about to change these locks. Actually, very simple. Unscrew this. Unscrew the bottom one. Pull these out. I always kind of put my screws back because I don't want to lose them. So I make sure to put my screws back and pull this whole thing out. Don't want to lose nothing, no screws or anything. All right. This is the lock. This is behind the lock. Okay. And what we are gonna do, we are first gonna take out these two small screws that's holding this gear down. For this here, we're gonna take that out, and then everything is gonna come out, and then we're gonna turn the lock to pull it out. And you're gonna need a really small screwdriver set, the micro screwdriver set that also has the micro Allen wrench key and all of that type of stuff to get that out. So pretty much very simple. You don't want to lose any of your parts. Okay, so you make sure to keep your parts in. I normally use a metal container, but I went downstairs and I had to go back to the locksmith for something, so I left everything in the truck. But once you get that out, here is the Allen key situation. It goes right here in this little part right here to take out that lock that locks in the little piece. See that little piece right there? Let me get it. It's a little screw. It's a tiny little screw that goes in right here, right that hole. So now I could turn the lock and get the whole thing out. You could use something like this, or it could turn by itself. You barely have to even, you could use a finger. You barely have to even turn it. You turn it clockwise. It turns clockwise for this one. Boom, it popped right out clockwise. Here's my new one. Now, I'm going to end up taking this part off, but when you take it off, make sure you hold in this lock here in place. Make sure you hold it in place. Otherwise, this will pop out because these two little screws right here is what holds the lock in place. And if that falls out, you are going to have a little headache on your hand and have to take it back apart and put it back together. Okay, so now I just screw it in. It's just a screw in situation. You just screw it in. See, I leave that in there so I can actually use it to hold on, have something to hold on to screw in. Okay, and then once you got it screwed in, to a good space where this could still come through it. See, you want it screwed into a good space where this rod can still come through. So my rod could still come through. Let me do one more turn here. Let me see if that might be a little better. Let me do another turn because I want it nice and tight. So about there. Okay, and now I'm gonna basically take out these two little screws, but I'm gonna hold my lock in place. Okay, I'm actually gonna set it right here. I'm gonna set it right here so I could work and I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, now I don't need this little piece here that you guys are gonna see me take out because of the situation I have right now. And you normally want to keep a magnet on you just in case you lose any small pieces. Um, but I'm not gonna need all of this stuff nor the screws, so I'm just gonna put it back um, in this box, and I'm gonna take out the 2 screws that I do need. All right, to put the gear back. And you want to make sure with this situation that it's facing this part right here. There's 2 sides. There's this side and there's this side. So you want to make sure it's facing this way with those grooves down in there so you could get the screw down in there. And basically, you want to turn it's self-explanatory. You want to turn it the right way and make sure this is facing the right way right in there. So it should look something like that right there. And then once you line everything up in the, oh, my bad. I gotta put my little whatchamacallit in here. I put my little piece right back. So once that is in, then we do all those other steps. Okay, that's in. So now my lock is not gonna go anywhere. Okay, it's not gonna move or go anywhere. All right, so then I gotta make sure that I actually have the rod and everything in the same position. So it's gonna go like this. Okay, so I have everything in the same position. So the rod is on the right side of where I need it to be. All right, so now I'm gonna just put that piece back, make sure it's in the gear, and change my bit. I'm doing this video. Oh, my bad. I'm not even going to use a bit. I'm going to use my micro screwdriver. By the way, I got this micro screwdriver set from Ross. You could get it from Ross. You could get it from AutoZone, O'Reilly Tools. We used to have this place called Radio Shack, but we don't have Radio Shack anymore. All right, so that's it. Turn my key, make sure everything works. It works perfectly. Use all the keys, make sure all the keys work actually. So I have 3 keys here. I'm making sure all 3 keys work. And everything's perfect. I'm literally done. I'm packing up my tools back in my box. I'm gonna screw this thing back on. Very, very easy work. Was I even here 30 minutes? By the time I get the manager to sign off, that's pretty much it. Good to go. Check the keys again, make sure everything is working. as it should, and it's absolutely working as it should. And that's it, guys. I did 2 of these, one on this side, the one down there on the other side. It's $400 a piece plus $50 traveling fee for gas. I had to go pick up the part. I don't even think it took me an hour to go pick up the part, and came here. And that's it. It is about an hour and a half from my home. The hardest part about this is the traveling, which is not hard because you're traveling, and if you love to travel, you know. But that's it. Learn a trade. Learn a trade. All right. So I'm here. I'm gonna get the manager to come out, give them a copy of their keys, and call my dispatch, tell them I'm done, and my money is instantly deposited into my account. $800. They already sent me 50. And learn a trade. Buy your land. But take your money that you learn a trade. Once you learn that trade, start your own business. Maybe work for somebody if you have to, but then start your own business. Then take your money and buy land. Buy land, all the land you could buy, and let your land build up equity. Put some houses and cabins. Hi, ma'am. Is the manager here? The main manager? I have the keys for the new door. Okay. And buy land, build equity on your land, put some houses and cabins, RVs, travel trailers on your land, rent them out, and make loads of money and keep it going. Within 9-10 years, you'll be a millionaire, financially free, never have to work again, another yay in your life. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940. Get in my mastermind from $11 per class. $222 unlimited classes, lifetime. Get in there for lifetime. $222. If you say, Dragon, I see what you're doing, I just don't have time for class and all this other type of stuff. For $777, I do everything for you remotely. You just show up with your money. If I have to go on site, go to the property, do all of that for you, it's a minimum of $2,500. That includes my traveling and everything. I never ask you for another penny after that unless it's absolutely necessary. And you don't have to pay one time. You can pay over 1 year. You have 1 year to pay it off as long as you're making consistent payment. I don't care if you send $1 this month, $200 next month, as long as there's some kind of consistency. And you have 1 year to pay off any package. All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. 754-229-0940. That's the number for my Cash App. You can use that phone number to Cash App me. And you can call that number and I'll send you, or text that number and I'll send you the packages. There's different packages, other packages you could get, which includes business stuff. 754-229-0940. Peace.